Hi, karibu sana. My name is Auntie Jemima and this is the Talk Corner. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in every Friday from 10 a.m. If you haven't been tuning in, this is our 4th episode in our brand new segment, the Talk Corner, where we're talking about everything and anything. And I'd like to give a shout out to Crowned by McKenna for providing this beautiful hair for the set. Si nakapoa. I mean, look at me looking crowned. Thank you so much. Crowned by McKenna is a hair guru if you're looking for pure human hair bundles, if you're looking for wigs. They also have semi-human hair if you cannot afford the human hair, and their human hair is very affordable also, and it's pure human hair. And they are located at Sour Mall, C21 on Moy Avenue, so 3rd floor, Sour Mall, C21. That is where you'll find Crowned by McKenna. Their contacts are just here on the screen, so get talking to them. Whatever hair you're looking for, short wigs, if you're looking for long, curly, straight, wakona hizo zote. Hair bundles, closures, wakona hizo zote. Remember, Crowned by McKenna is the hair guru. You think about hair, you think about Crowned by McKenna. Karibu sana to the Talk Corner. All right. So welcome to the Talk Corner. Today's topic is respectfully saying I can't afford something. And the reason I'm saying respectfully is because I, as an influencer, I have influenced for different products in the market that have prices that vary. So I've influenced for companies or brands that have low prices. I've also influenced for companies and brands that have very high prices. One of the concerns I have, and I said I needed to put this out to you, our audience, is that it is good to, differ with the prices sometimes. It's good to differ with even fabrics. People differ with people's fabrics. People differ with different things. You can also differ with my opinion. It is allowed. But can we learn to respectfully say no? Can we learn to respectfully say, oh, I can't afford that, or that is probably not for me. Whatever they are selling, I'm not their target audience. I think that's the correct way to put it. Because I remember some time back, I met a client who really wanted us to work together. And I remember them telling me, one of the comments you will get is that my product is expensive. And she said that very boldly. She told me, I know my products are expensive, but this is because of the skill I put into the product, and this is because of the materials that I use for making or when preparing my products, and that is why it is expensive. One day probably, or maybe right now, you're a business owner and you have your own target market. There's a reason you sell that phone at that particular price. There's a reason you sell your clothes at that particular price. There's a reason Crowned by McKenna sells her wigs from whatever price. She'll tell you these inches go for this much, and that is her price because she knows where she gets her hair from. She has incurred costs to bring the hair to the country, and then she has her own reason for pricing it that way. So when you find out that you cannot, for some reason you cannot afford that, just respectfully say, I cannot afford that. Don't start rubbishing people's brands. Don't start rubbishing people's products just because you think the price is higher than what you expected. Every business has its own clientele. Every business, every time an entrepreneur sits down to create or to come up with a business, when they are pricing their products or services, they have their own clientele. They have their own target market. Hata wewe unajua. Even I, when I'm going to price, ukinita nikupatia rate card yangu ya MCing, I'll tell you this and this and this and that. I find it disrespectful when someone tells me, but so and so analipisha hivi. But that's so and so. Me am me. Mimi am mimi, and there's a reason I am charging this amount of money, because this is a skill you're paying for. You're also paying for time that have come. And so the same, I also imagine when someone tells you that their shoes range from this particular cost, range from this particular size, because they have put in skill into making the shoes and into making bags. I just found it I just thought we would talk about that we can, pole. Even me when I was younger, I'd think, wanauza vitu expensive hivyo kwa nini? Kwani inakuja na nini? And that's the tag people use. Kiatu 3,000 kwani inakuja sijui na nini? Hiyo bag ni expensive kwani inakuja na nini? Ina come na skill, ina come na time, ina come na a lot of thought, a lot of design that was put into place ndio hiyo bag ifike mahali iko. So let's learn to respectfully say that I cannot afford that, and understand that every business has its own target market and its own clientele. Hata wewe siku moja utaweka biashara, and you'll find it very disrespectful when people start comparing your business or your skill to someone else's skill. I know sometimes you're like, but that's the market rate. It's okay. Sometimes there is a market rate, but also remember the skill, the love, the time, the design that creator has put into their product or into their service. Sawa sawa. Thank you very, very much. Remember, if you'd like to provide anything for set, your product, make sure you call me. My number is on the screen, or my email address is on the screen. Let me know what it is that you have, and let's get talking. We're talking about anything and everything. If you also have a facility, you have a hotel you'd like us to come and shoot, by the way, we create beautiful, beautiful shots. We said shot it. So wewe tu kazi yako ni kupiga simu ama kuniandikia email. Thank you very much. My name is Auntie Jemima. This has been the Talk Corner. Have yourself a beautiful weekend. And instead okay, wacha nirudi hapo. Let's say, for example, respectfully I'm clacking. I spend the you'd like to provide, you'd like to clothe me, you'd like to dress me, you'd like English